Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Public Coin in Tucson, Arizona, where we have a brick and mortar store, and we're always happy to show you some stuff in close, up in person if you're ever in the shop, and if not, online here with our videos. And as always, like, share, subscribe, do some of the YouTube things, but really, even if it's just taking a little bit at a time and sharing it with one person, that's all. So this is a fun little video with a group of coins that it's almost an open box video. I mean, I guess I could call it an open box video. I opened a box. Somebody else had submitted all these coins, and now they are here for your viewing pleasure. And they will be for sale, by the way. And these guys, you can find links in the show notes down there to see what's happening. So what I love about my job is getting to learn more and more. So these Cuban coins here, these 1 centavos from 1915, in case I didn't mention this previously, last time I showed Cuban coins, these were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. And the United States of America produced many, many, many foreign coins. I'll get to that in a minute. And so this is cool, right? This is produced by the Philadelphia Mint from 1915, so it's 100 plus years old. You know, it's the type of coin that's probably, $100 or less type item. All right, so the thing that I learned when I was making this video, when I was just looking some stuff up, is that the PCGS actually has a registry set. I got to remember what the word is. I don't get involved in registry sets, but they have a registry set that is for all U.S. coins produced, all foreign coins, non-U.S. coins, all non-U.S. coins produced by the United States Mint. And so I found this to be really quite the fascinating study. And the United States Mint has made a lot of coins for countries other than the United States. And we'll get to some of those numbers in a minute. So this 1943 centavo from Cuba, MS63 on that guy. And so this trades at probably less than $100 on a guy like that. So these cute little guys, these Jose Marti, these guys, I'm going to say Marty, sorry Marty. So Centennial 1853, 1953 pieces were also struck at the Philadelphia Mint. These were made in different denominations. This design slightly different. The reverse design is going to be different. Patria y Libertad and República de Cuba. By the way, someone who's been there can tell me if a Cubano is actually something that's consumed in Cuba, because if you haven't had a Cubano, really one of my favorite sandwiches. 1953, another coin that's very attainable, less than $100 type coin. Here we're going to go 1943 on a 5 centavo. And so one of the things that I learned was that the United States Mint has produced over 10 trillion coins for 41 different countries. And unfortunately, I don't have any of Cuban's early gold coins, but those 1915 coins, 1916 coins, not only were they produced at the U.S. Mint, they were struck on the same planchets that were used for U.S. coins. So they just took $5 coins and made them 5 pesos and did the same thing, I believe, with 10s. I think 20s as well. Someone out there knows right offhand. 1943, MS62 on this guy, another coin that's going to be undoubtedly less than $100 on that guy. Lots of fun little silver coins were produced. So this guy here, I'd have to double check the list. I don't remember if every coin that I'm showing you was made at let me see, yeah, 1949. Now that's actually is on my list. 2.5 grams, 900 mil. Some of my favorite designs also very simple, very traditional. With a crest and a seal and the legend. A fun area to collect. MS63 on that guy. Probably somewhere closer to the $100 range on that fella. All right, 1932 20 centavo, also produced at the Philadelphia Mint. So these coins were actually raised in West Philadelphia. So these have probably spent more time on the playground, shooting hoops, relaxing, acting all cool, something like that. So these guys, here's a VF20, so a well-worn example. And a lot of the silver coins are going to have this star design. And so you can get very, very different, we'll get a look at some very different grades here as you see something that's a little bit more on the well-worn side. You know, and they put the gram weight right on these guys. The little 5 gram 900 fine on that guy. So, so actually, if you're putting together a set of 20-cent coins, 20-cent pieces struck at the U.S. mints, you got a few more coins to add to your list now. All right, so in fairness, they are centavos and not actually 20-cent pieces. But, you know, just work with me on here. Work with me, people. So this is 10 grams, so it's literally twice the size. And so instead of being a 20-cent piece, it is actually a 40-cent piece. So they actually have a 40-cent piece, one of the more fun denominations that you can get. This one they called Fine Details, clean. So pretty well worn, a little bit too bright for them. Still a little bit more scarce with the earlier 40-cent pieces. You know, they only have, like, for example, oh, this is the wrong coin here, I think. But on one of these, I wrote down that they only have like 52 examples certified and then 43 examples. Now, there's a lot more coins out there than that, but there's very few that have been certified, you know, partially because of the price point. But, you know, they are very scarce in general. And of course, since you can't sell them on eBay, they're harder to locate. So 1915 Cuba 40 centavos, high relief AU 58. If I haven't been saying prices, it's because I'm a schmuck. So this guy here is going to be right around the $100 range. Next is that 1916. So this is a lot more scarce, scarce issue than the 15. Nice, evenly worn coin. A little bit more detail. You may have noticed that those ones that were graded lower, the design through the shield here was very well worn, as were the leaves on the wreaths. And so this one is an XF40, a lot more detail to it. No luster, so just remember, as you're learning to grade coins that are from other countries and apparently from America, as this one is, you're going to always help luster kind of help you find your way around a coin to understand kind of what the grade is. So that coin is about $200. So you'll see here is a coin that there's almost a similar amount of detail because, you know, extra fine coins should have a lot of detail left to them. And here you see a coin that actually has luster. So it's going to be nicer than that extra fine 40 was. So one of the last little fun facts I have for you is that the last coins that we produced for Cuba was in 1960, and we were already, I think, a couple years into the trade embargo or the trade ban. You see how much more detail we got there, but really the luster is the key on this guy. So we were creating currency for a country that we were saying we wouldn't do business with, and no one's allowed to go into. So this 1920 low relief is an AU53. That one, somewhere between $100 and $200, we'll call that. And then last but not least, here's one more of the Jose, can you say, 1953 Cuba 50 centavos. This one is a very nice uncirculated example, has a few, you know, a little bit of chatter, shall we say. You can see this one has a really cool design. I've always enjoyed this design as well, 12.5 grams. Similar, you know, just like on the US coins, you'll kind of get a certain saying that's on all the coins. And just pretty nice looking coin, MS62, another coin that's going to be probably somewhere a little bit north of $100, but a pretty coin for the collector. Harder to come by coins like this certified just because not a lot of people send them in. But, you know, I think pretty much everything here is actually US made. Made in America, folks. And but we're not allowed to sell them on eBay, so check out our webpage. God bless America. Thanks so much for being here, guys. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.